Hi guys, it's me, Amber. I haven't made a video in the last few days because I've been so busy with school and trying to get things organized. My first day was the 20th. We went in for our math exam that we had to pass, and I passed that on the first try, so that was good. That math test, you have to make, basically it comes down, you can't miss more than 2 questions. So there's 20 questions and you can only miss 2. If you miss more than 2, then you fail and you have to retake it, and you get 3 chances to take it, and if you don't pass, then you're out for the semester. So I took that, and that is for the department math exam. We also have a pediatric math exam, which I took today, and you also have 3 chances. There's 10 questions and you can only miss 1. Well, I missed 2 using a nomogram, and if you are a nursing student, you may be familiar with that. It has nothing to do with the math portion of the pediatric math exam. It's actually just taking a line and drawing it across from the weight and the height of the child you're figuring the recommended dosage for. So I was off 1/10 of a point on my line, and I got 2 of my problems wrong. So I passed the math portion, I just failed drawing a line. So that was really frustrating for me. I got really upset, I got mad, and I kind of really got discouraged for myself, but I just have to remember there's nothing I can do about it. I can retake the test on Thursday, and I'll pass it for sure that time, and I'll just move on from it. But today was kind of a hard day for me, dealing with that and not passing my first go round. Also, the week has been extremely busy. We got on the 20th, we got a piece of paper saying that we had to read 11 chapters by the following week, which was this week, so by Monday. I only managed to read 5 of the 11 chapters, and yesterday was a long day for me. We had lecture, our very first day of class. We had lecture. I mean, they just jumped right into it. It was really a little overwhelming. I spent most of my night studying for that pediatric math exam and doing study guides. It was insane. And then today I got out of lecture. I came straight home, and I completed another assignment that's due for Thursday. I'm going to work on the 16 drug cards that are due very soon, and I also need to complete my reading. I also have my first test on Tuesday of next week, and that's over the 11 chapters that we were given. So it's just been like really hectic and insane. I can't believe how much work that they're giving us in just like the first few days of class. Like literally, school started the 26th. We got our first assignments on the 20th. So just because we weren't in class that last week of the 20th doesn't mean that we weren't already doing schoolwork. They made sure that they were going to steal that last week of summer for us. So I already feel like I've been in school for a week and a half. But that's just how it is. So school is just, I got really frustrated, and it's just, school is frustrating me. It's my last semester. I've got senioritis really bad, and I'm just tired of being messed with and played games with at school. Like, every semester is the same. They always have some way to like get the best of you, or make it so hard, or like wait until the last week of summer to give you 11 chapters to read that you're going to be tested over the second week of class. Like, they could have given us that information weeks in advance if they wanted to test us over it that quickly. So it's just kind of frustrating that I'm going through this, but it's every semester has something like this. And I have some friends. There's 3 nursing schools in my area. And so I have friends in the other 2 nursing schools in my area, and it's the same way there. All the schools are the same. So I'm pretty sure if you're watching this and you don't live in my area, you're probably experiencing the same thing. There's always something sketchy about the assignments or last minute assignments and whatnot. That's just how nursing school is. And you think after the last 3 semesters and being in my 4th semester, I would be fine with that and just expect it. But I'm going to tell you something right now. This summer break ruined me because I was not prepared to come back to class. I'm just not, I mean, I was ready for class, like as far as having my books and being prepared for class, but I'm talking about like emotionally and mentally, I was not prepared. Was not ready to deal with this. And I think I'm still in a little bit of denial even as I'm saying this, because I just don't want to deal with school stuff. But it's my last semester. I'm just going to stay strong and get through it. Anyways, I'm going to stop ranting about school and talk to you guys about my diet. Starting school on the diet, I thought it was going to be a little stressful, but I just made sure that the night before I packed my meal in my lunchbox. And when you're eating 5 times a day, even though it's small meals, it takes a huge lunchbox to pack that amount of food. So my lunchbox looks like a mini cooler. It's kind of embarrassing. Already being overweight and obese and then pulling in carrying in this like mini cooler on your shoulder is embarrassing. But it's to help me lose weight. So I don't care what people do or say. It is what it is. I'm going to have my mini cooler with all my little snacks that I need to keep me, healthy throughout the day and keep me from going to that snack machine with all the bad stuff in it. So that's just how it is. But on the plus side, some of my friends that I haven't seen since last semester that are in my semester with me saw me and, asked me if I had lost weight. And so that really felt good that people could actually see a physical difference in me, in my appearance, whereas I haven't really noticed too much of a physical change, other than my pants are fitting looser and I can actually fit into my scrubs without fearing that if I make the wrong move or bend over too far that they're going to rip out the hiney bow. So it was just nice that some people had recognized that I had lost some weight. That made me feel pretty good. I have lost some more weight. I am literally 3 pounds away from being in the 200 range, which is awesome. And I don't think I've ever shared my actual weight with anyone before, not even my spouse. And so saying that on the internet, on YouTube, to the whole world, anyone can watch this video, it's public, is embarrassing and it's a little scary, but in a way I'm proud of it because I haven't been that close to the 200s in a long time. So in 3 more pounds, I'll be in the 200 pound range, which is awesome. It feels good because just getting away from the word 300 pounds is going to be amazing. I can't wait for the scale to show that decrease. So that side of everything is looking really good. The weight loss is going good. The diet's going good. I have so many people coming up and asking me what I'm doing, what I'm using. Did I get surgery? All this weird stuff. And I'm like, no surgery. It's nothing crazy. And I just tell them, about the carb cycling. And it feels weird talking about it because I don't want to be promoting something. I'm not typically that kind of person that just promotes stuff. But if they're asking and it's working for me, and I'm going to tell people about it. So that's just kind of how I feel about it. I'm not going to be like those Herbalife salespeople, that go around selling all their stuff and that's all they can talk about. And, it's Herbalife or nothing else. Really, it's not. It's just about eating healthy and, monitoring what you're putting in your body and eating things in moderation. So no special pills, no matter how many protein drinks or smoothies or, salads you eat, it doesn't matter. It's just about what time, how much, and, the quantity of carbs that you're putting in your body at a specific time. That's what makes you gain and lose weight. There's nothing else to it. It's that simple. And that's what's so frustrating is because a lot of people spend all this money on pills and diet programs and they don't work. Now, there are some diet programs out there like Weight Watchers and really and good healthy weight loss support groups that are awesome. And those do work. You just have to be able to stick to it. And that's just like the carb cycling. It's very similar to a program like Weight Watchers, except for you don't have the social support through the Weight Watchers program. You just have to do it on your own. But I get support through my family and friends, of course. But those programs work awesome. But if you're going to take a pill and think you're going to lose weight, not going to happen. Unless it's a pill that makes you vomit and, lose all of your food contents through your bowels and your mouth, you're probably not going to be losing too much weight. And if you do lose weight, it's going to come right back pretty quick because you have to establish guidelines for yourself and eat healthy consistently to keep the weight off. But anyways, it's kind of my soapbox. I think I'm kind of grumpy and attitudey today because I didn't pass the math, and I just feel like the first 2 weeks of school are always confusing and there's lots of paperwork to be done, and just you feel like it's overwhelming and you don't know what's going on. You don't know what your first test is going to be like. Do your instructors, expect certain things on the tests that you're not familiar with? Like, does this instructor really focus on percents and statistics, or do they not care about that and they care more about assessment and that sort of thing? It's just, it's so frustrating. You never know until you take the first test, and it's just, you kind of wing it for the first time as far as how you study and what you study. So I guess I'm just nervous about everything. Everything is just making me nervous. I think I feel this way at the beginning of every semester. I just feel more nervous because this is my last semester and everything's riding on this semester for graduation. Getting to NCLEX is the main goal here, and I have to get through this and do well on this to get to NCLEX. And so it's just like a stepping stone that I have to step on and move on to NCLEX. And I just feel, just a lot of stress to make sure that I do well this semester so that I can, go on and pass NCLEX and become an RN. So hopefully the stress will kind of subside over the next few weeks and I won't be so hectic and crazy. And hopefully I'll be able to post a video next week. I'm not going to promise anything. It might be the week after, just until I get situated in my school schedule and figure out how clinicals are going to go and be more confident in what's going on. So I hope you guys who just started school are having a better experience than me. And if you're not and you're feeling stressful, just know you're not alone. And just know that the next few weeks things will calm down. You'll understand, more about what's going on in your semester and what's expected of you. And the paperwork will get easier, I'm sure, because you'll be more familiar with their formats. So we'll get through it together. And if you're watching for weight loss tips and just to follow my weight loss, if you've lost weight this week, please post a comment in the bottom. I love to see and hear about other people's weight loss successes. Or if you've had a bad week and you just need some encouragement, leave a comment below and I'll comment back. So I hope you guys have a good week and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!